Now we are going to start polynomials. 4x. How many terms are here? Only one term. And this term, this is called monomial. If an expression has only one term, it is called monomial. If an expression has two terms, then it is called binomial. Binomial. If an expression has three terms, it is called trinomial. Tri means three terms. If an expression has more than three terms, it is called polynomial. Let us suppose 4x power 5 plus 6x cube plus 2x square plus 5x plus 4. Here there are more than three terms. Now it is called polynomial. Polynomial means many terms. So first, what is a polynomial? It has variables and coefficients, and then additions, subtractions, and non-negative powers. Non-negative powers means there should not be any negative powers here. That is, then it is a polynomial. First of all, you must know the degree of the polynomial. Degree. Degree of the polynomial. Now, here we see 5x square. Here, the degree of the polynomial is, degree of this term is 2. Degree is 2. And 5 is called coefficient. Is called coefficient. If you consider this polynomial 4x power 5 plus 6x cube plus 7x square minus 6x, say minus 8. Here this is a polynomial, and first of all you see the 4x power 5, its degree is the degree of 4x power 5. X power 5 is 5. Here the degree is 3. Here the degree is 2. Here the degree is 1. And the degree of a constant term is 0 because it is nothing but x power 0. So it is the degree of a constant is 0. So the highest degree in this expression is 5. So the degree of this polynomial is 5. Degree of the polynomial is 5. Now 4 is the coefficient of x power 5. That is the constant which is multiplied by x power 5 is 4. So 4 is called the coefficient of x power 5. And similarly, 6 is the coefficient of x cube, 7 is the coefficient of x square, and 6 is the coefficient of minus 6 is the coefficient of x, and minus 8 is the coefficient of x power 0. Now we go to another one. Let us call the expression or the polynomial as px. We say this is x power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2x square minus 4x plus 5. I want the value of px at x is equal to, say, 1. What is the value of px at x is equal to 1? So we can call it as p of 1 is equal to 1 power 4 minus 3 into 1 power cube plus 2 into 1 whole square minus 4 into 1 plus 5. What is 1 power 4? It is 1. Minus 3 into 1 plus 2 into 1, 2, minus 4 plus 5. Now this is 1 minus 3 plus 2 minus 4 plus 5. 1 plus 2 plus 5. 1 plus 2 plus 5 minus 3 minus 4. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 5 is 8, and this is 7, which is the value is 1. So P of x at x is equal to 1 is equal to 1. This is the value. If you consider Px is equal to another one, say x minus 2, P of 2, what is P of 2? 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. P of 1, 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. P of 3, 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Here, if you consider the values, P of 2 is equal to 2 minus 2 is equal to 0, and P of 1 is equal to 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1, and P of 3 is equal to 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Here, at x is equal to 2, when x is equal to 2, the value of Px is Px is 0. So when x is equal to 2, the value of Px is equal to 0. Then x is equal to 2, that is 2 is called zero of the polynomial, the zero of the polynomial. Two is called the zero of the polynomial. Here 1 is not the zero of a polynomial because P of 1 is equal to minus 1, and 3 is not the zero of a polynomial because P of 3 is equal to 1. Suppose you take Qx. Qx is equal to 2x minus 3. What is 2x minus 3? When you 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, what is 2x? 2x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3 by 2. That is P of 3 by 2 is equal to 2 into 3 by 2 minus 3. 2 gets cancelled. This is 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we can say 3 by 2 is the zero of the polynomial Qx. 3 by 2 is the zero of the polynomial Qx. So what is a zero of a polynomial? When for which value of x P of x is equal to 0 is called the zero of a polynomial. For which value of x P of x is equal to 0, then that value is called the zero of a polynomial. Now ax square plus bx plus c is a zero of a polynomial of second degree. This is called quadratic polynomial. We call it as is a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Because the degree is 2, it is a quadratic polynomial. It has two zeros. It has two zeros. If you want to find P of 1, suppose you take the polynomial, I will take another polynomial, P of x is equal to say 2x square minus 3x plus 5. P of 1, 2 into 1 whole square minus 3 into 1 plus 5. 2 into 1 whole square is 1. 3 into 1 plus 5. 2 minus 3 plus 5. So its value is P of x at x is equal to 1 is how much? Look here, 2 plus 5 is 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. So its value is 4. Now consider another polynomial, quadratic polynomial qx is equal to, say, x square minus 7x plus 12. I am considering another polynomial of qx is equal to x square minus 7x plus 12. Now we consider p of 3. This is 3 whole square minus 7 into 3 plus 12. What is 3 whole square? 3 into 3 is 9 minus 21 plus 12. This is 21 minus 21 is equal to 0. Therefore, 3 is the 0 of the polynomial qx. How can you say? First of all, if 3 is the 0 of a polynomial, then we say x minus 3 is a factor. If q of 3 is equal to 0, and then x minus 3 is a factor. How to find the factors of a polynomial? Suppose you are given qx is equal to, say, x square minus 7x plus 12. We can find the factors of this expression by considering this one. 1 into 12 is 12. When we multiply, we get 12. When we add, we must set minus 7. So we can resolve this 12 into three types. Minus 1 into minus 12 is 12. Plus 3 into plus 4 is equal to 12. Minus 3 into minus 4 is equal to 12. 2 into 6 is equal to 12. Minus 2 into minus 6 is equal to 12. But in all these expressions, we must get minus 7. Which are the pairs that satisfy this expression? That is, minus 3 and minus 4 is equal to minus 7. When you multiply them, this is 12. So considering this one, x square minus 7x plus 12, we can say we can resolve x square minus 3x minus 4x plus 12. We can take common. X is common. X of x minus 3 minus 4 of x minus 3. So we can say x minus 3 is common here. X minus 3 into x minus 4. So x minus 3 is a factor, and similarly x minus 4 is also a factor. When x minus 4 is a factor, 4 is the 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial. Now, we have to find general form of a sum and product of a polynomial. Let us suppose, let ax square plus bx plus c is an expression which is equal to px. Let alpha, beta are the zeros of the polynomial. Because it is a quadratic polynomial, it has two zeros, and alpha and beta are the zeros of a polynomial. Then we can say x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors. Now, ax square plus bx plus c is equivalent to some k times of x minus alpha into x minus beta. Now, k into x of x minus beta minus alpha into x minus beta. Now it is k into x square minus x beta alpha x plus alpha beta. Now k into x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Now we can say kx square minus k into alpha plus beta into x plus k into alpha beta. Equating the coefficients here, Here k is equal to a, and k into minus of k into alpha plus beta is equal to b, and k into alpha beta is equal to, say, c. Now, when k is equal to a, we can say minus a into alpha plus beta is equal to b, or alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. And similarly, k into alpha beta is equal to c. When k is equal to a, this is a into alpha beta is equal to c, alpha beta is equal to c by a. We can say sum of the roots, sum of the zeros is equal to minus b by a, and the product of the zeros is equal to c by a. This is the formula. Sum of the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c is minus b by a, and the product of the zeros is equal to c by a. Now look here, I will take an equation, the expression here. Let us verify the coefficients with the polynomials. Ax square 2x square minus 3x, say, plus 1 is a polynomial. We call it as px. Now sum of the zeros is equal to, it is of the form minus b by a. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to 1. Sum of the zeros is equal to minus of 3 by a is 2. It is minus of minus 3 is plus 3 by 2. And next, product of zeros is equal to c by a. What is c? 1 by 2. Here this is 1. Now let us equate 2x square minus 3x plus 1 factorize. 1 into 2, when you multiply 1 into 2, minus 1 into minus 2 is equal to minus 3. You can say 2x square minus 2x minus x plus 1. 2x of x minus 1 minus of 1 into x minus 1, or x minus 1 into 2x minus 1. So the zeros are 1 and 1 by 2. When you add them, sum of the zeros is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to, take the LCM 2 here, 2 plus 1, 3 by 2, and product is equal to here 1 into 1 by 2, it is equal to 1 by 2. Now let us verify by the formula. Sum of the zeros is equal to 3 by 2, and the product is equal to 1 by 2. Here from this we have observed that sum of the zeros is equal to 3 by 2, and the product of zeros is equal to 1 by 2. So we have done the same thing here. We have proved both the ways. Thank you. Ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic polynomial in x. Alpha, beta are the zeros of the polynomial. We can write this as x square minus b by a into x plus c by a. So this can be written as x square minus b by a is sum of the zeros plus product of the zeros. Now we can say x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So this polynomial can be expressed in different way. If alpha beta are the zeros, we can express this as x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Suppose you are given 2 and minus 3 are the zeros of the polynomial. zeros of the polynomial. We can find, or we can write the polynomial as x square minus of 2 plus minus 3 into x plus alpha beta is 2 into minus 3. So we can say x square minus 2 plus minus 3 is minus 1 into x minus 6, or we may say x square plus x minus 6. So we can frame a polynomial. When you are given two zeros, you can frame a polynomial like this. Suppose you are given sum of the zeros, is equal to say 5 and product is 6. We can frame a polynomial like this: x square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. Now it is x square minus 5 into x plus 6. So here, when you are given sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros, we can find a polynomial. Or when you are given the zeros separately, you can frame a polynomial. Now let us consider a cubic polynomial. Let Px is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. It is a cubic polynomial x. It has 3 zeros. Now let us call alpha, beta, gamma. Let alpha, beta, gamma be 3 zeros of a polynomial. Now what are the factors here? X minus alpha is one factor, x minus beta is another factor, x minus gamma are 3 factors. Now ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to k times of x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. Now k into x minus alpha into, multiply this one, x square minus of beta plus gamma into x plus beta gamma. Now once again, x into x cube minus beta plus gamma into x square plus x beta gamma. Similarly, minus alpha x square plus alpha into beta plus gamma into x plus minus alpha beta gamma. Now this is k into x cube. Here it is alpha x square, this is minus of beta plus alpha beta plus gamma x square. We can say alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square. Now it is x into beta gamma, x plus x into alpha into beta plus gamma. You can say x is common, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha minus alpha beta gamma. So taking the coefficients to consideration, equating the coefficients, we can say k is equal to a and minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to b. K into alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to b, and k into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c, and alpha beta gamma minus of alpha beta gamma is equal to d. So we can say k into alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to d. When k is equal to a, you can say minus of a into alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to b, or alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. And similarly, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a, and alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. So we can frame like this. 1. You can frame this thing. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to minus c by a. Alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. We can classify these things. So when alpha beta gamma are the zeros, we can frame that alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a, and alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. Let us verify. We take the problem here. P of 1. 1 whole cube plus 3 into 1 whole square minus 1 minus 2. Now here 1 plus 3 into 1 minus 1, I think it is 3, minus 3. It is 1 plus 3 minus 1 minus 3. Now it is 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So 1 is the 0 the polynomial. P of minus 1. Minus 1 whole cube plus 3 into minus 1 whole square minus of minus 1 minus 3. It is minus 1 whole cube is minus 1 plus 3 into 1 plus 1 minus 3. Minus 1 plus 3 plus 1 minus 3. Minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. So minus 1 is also 0 the polynomial. Now we take P of minus 3. P of minus 3 is equal to minus 3 whole cube plus 3 into minus 3 whole square minus of minus 3 minus 3. Minus 3 whole cube is minus 27 plus 3 into 9 plus 3 minus 3. Minus 27 plus 27 plus 3 minus 3. It is minus 30 plus 30, which is equal to 0. So 1 comma minus 1 comma minus 3 are the zeros of the cubic polynomial Px. Let us take their sum, or if alpha beta gamma, if alpha beta gamma the zeros, if alpha is equal to 1, beta is equal to minus 1, gamma is equal to minus 3, then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 1 minus 1 minus 3, it is equal to minus 3. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to 1 into minus 1 plus minus 1 into minus 3 plus minus 3 into 1. You can say minus 1 plus 3 minus 3, it is minus 1. Alpha beta gamma is equal to 1 into minus 1 into minus 3, it is plus 3. By using this formula, you can say alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to, when you compare this equation, this expression, by using this one, what is A here? A is equal to 1, B is equal to 3, C is equal to minus 1, D is equal to minus 3. Now alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to formula minus B by A minus of B by A means 3 by 1 which is equal to minus 3. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to C by A, where C is equal to minus 1, A is equal to 1, which is equal to minus 1. And alpha beta gamma is equal to minus D by A, or minus of D. What is D here? Minus 3. A is 1 here. It is plus 3. When you compare this by the coefficients, we see that alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus 3 here, same as here, and alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to minus 1. Here also is same as this one, and alpha beta gamma is equal to 3. So this is the way you can verify the cubic polynomials. Let us go to another way, another problem. Now let us start a polynomial 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. So you are given alpha is equal to root 5 by 3 and beta is equal to minus root 5 by 3. That is, they are given two zeros. One zero is root 5 by 3 and another zero is minus root 5 by 3. Find the other two zeros. Because it is a polynomial of fourth degree, we have four zeros. Here they have given two zeros. One zero is root 5 by 3, the other zero is minus root 5 by 3. So let us call x minus alpha is one factor and x minus beta the other factor. X minus alpha and x minus beta is equal to x minus root 5 by 3 into x plus root 5 by 3. It is of the form a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square, x square minus root 5 by 3 whole square. So we can say x square minus 5 by 3. So the product of two factors is equal to x square minus 5 by 3. Let us calculate the other two factors by dividing this px. We can divide this 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 by x square minus 5 by 3. Let us see. Look here. Here it is 3x power 4 and here it is x square. We can 3x square by x square is equal to, we can say 3x square here. Now multiply x square, 3x square into x square is 3x power 4, 3x square into 5 by 3, 5 by 3 into 3x square, you can take here, 3 gets cancelled, you have minus 5x square. But there is no x cube term here, we can put 0 here, minus, plus, we can say 6x cube, minus, it is plus 3x square. You can take minus 10x. Now, 6x cube by x square, 6x cube by x square here, it is 6x. So you can say plus 6x. 6x into x square is 6x cube, and similarly 6x into 5 by 3 into 5 by 3, we can say 3 2 times 10x. We can say minus 10x here. Now it is 0 and you can subtract here. This is 3x square and this is 5. Similarly, we take plus 3 here. When you multiply this, you will get 3x square minus 5. You will get 0 here. So what is the quotient here? Qx is equal to, if you say 3x square plus 6x plus 3. What is common here? 3 is common here. X square plus 2x plus 1. It is nothing but x plus 1 whole square. So the factors are x plus 1 and x plus 1. 3 is also one factor. So the zeros are minus 1, minus 1. In total, the total zeros is root 5 by 3 is 1 0, minus root 5 by 3 is the other 0, minus 1 and minus 1 are the zeros of this polynomial. This is the way we can find the zeros of a polynomial. There is one more problem here. We can find the quotient. Look at this problem. On dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial gx, the quotient and the remainder is equal to x minus 2 and the remainder is minus 2x plus 4. Find dx. You see, look here. If you divide 16 by 5, you will get 3, 15 times and 1 is the remainder. So 16 can be written as 5 into 3 plus 1 likewise. And here let px is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. Here the quotient, say qx is equal to, the quotient is x minus 2 and the remainder rx is equal to, say, minus 2x plus 4. Now what is the formula here? Px is equal to qx into gx plus rx. This is the formula. Now here x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 is equal to, here the quotient is x minus 2 into g of x plus minus 2x plus 4. Now we bring minus 2x plus 4 this side. It will be x cube minus of plus 2x minus 4 I will write x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 minus, here if you bring minus 2x here plus 2x, and this is minus 4 is equal to x minus 2 into gx. Now it is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2x is plus 3x minus 4 is equal to x minus 2 into gx, or you may say gx is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 4 by x minus 2. So we can divide this by using this, x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 4 x minus 2. So if you take x square here, x cube minus 2x square, you can cancel here, minus x square plus 3x. Now here this is minus x square minus of minus plus 2x. Now subtract it, this one will get x. Here we are sorry, here it is plus 2 minus 4 is, I have written minus 4 but it is minus 2. I am sorry here. Now it is also minus 2. Now let us write this one also minus 2. Now we take this one, x minus 2 here plus 1 here, x minus 2. Now when you subtract them, it will be 0. So the quotient gx is equal to, here the quotient is equal to x square minus x plus 1. This is the way how to find the quotient of a number. The chapter is over. Now let us start quadratic questions. Next one.